Welcome back to Businesses Boundless in Kern County. I'm Richard Chapman, President and CEO of the Kern Economic Development Corporation, and joining us now is John Guinn, Executive Vice President of Wonderful Real Estate. Thanks for coming in here today, John, and really excited for you to talk about the industrial park of the future. Tell us more.
Thanks, Richard. It's good to be here. We often call our industrial park the unindustrial park because there's much more to it than just being an industrial park. We are as much in the community building business as we are in creating places for businesses to come. We have 1,600 acres of fully entitled land. Currently there's 23 tenants within the park. There's a little over 11 million square feet, a little over 10,000 employees are working in the park today. All of the major Fortune 500 companies are there. Amazon actually has 2 facilities. Walmart has their West Coast grocery distribution center in the park. Target is there, Ross stores, Smuckers, FedEx. One of the really interesting things about our park is that we're not like other merchant builders. I mean, we use our park for our products, and what's been most important for our owners, we're privately owned, we're owned by Stuart and Linda Resnick, and they are very committed to upward mobility of the residents in the communities they operate businesses in. And so they have, training programs such as our Career Center, as well as other educational programs through our academies. It's truly a partnership between the owners of that industrial park and the community and their commitment to the community. The park has just become a phenomenal place for business and for residents to have employment.
Yeah, Shafter and Wonderful is really an economic engine for our region. We're really grateful for the partnership, and many people don't know that Shafter is actually the population center of California. So talk a little bit more about this ideal location for business.
It truly is for a number of reasons. I mean, we're within 4 hours of 90% of the population in California. You can actually reach all of the West Coast, west of the Mississippi, major population centers within a day. And in addition to that, we have a tremendous workforce, and we have a number of other assets that make the location beneficial. Not the least of which is we have a place that people can bring goods in, and we have a large amount of exports where goods can go out. And a big part of what we're doing in the industrial park is finding ways to move goods more efficiently with less movement of products. So we have a better environmental answer than most locations.
Yeah, it's a true best practice environment, and the logistics industry is critical for Kern County and for upward mobility. It is the fastest growing sector, has been over the last decade for our region. 23,000 people are employed, and the average salary is over $65,000. That's about 15% higher than the county average. So talk about these jobs and the opportunities that they afford our residents.
And that's true, Richard. I mean, that salary base alone, not counting what the businesses are actually paying local businesses for goods and things to keep their businesses running, but that's over $1.5 billion in payroll that gets spent here locally by our residents. It is a rapidly changing industry that is going from what used to be low-end jobs to automated jobs, and then being able to offer those kinds of employment and training programs for our citizens and residents has been a real rewarding thing that's come out of this project.
Yeah, the jobs at these centers are really high degree in terms of industrial automation, programming conveyor belts. So I would love anyone to tour these facilities because it's about innovation as well as, again, creating family wage jobs. Speaking of which, talk about the wonderful Career Center. I know the partnership with Bakersfield College as well.
Yes, In the park, and this is a unique amenity for an industrial park, we have a 40,000 square foot training center, and we call it the Wonderful Career Center. That Career Center is available to all of the tenants in the park and to the community to get skills to be able to advance within these distribution centers. We have a partnership with Bakersfield College, a partnership with the Guinn High School District, as well as a partnership with our own training programs. And I mean, it's just started up. We've already graduated over 200 people who are going from $20 an hour jobs to $27, $30 an hour jobs, and all the way up as high as $40 an hour. So.
Well, thank you. Thank you again for telling the story, a wonderful story of wonderful real estate. And where can we go for more information about the company?
You can go to wonderfulindustrialpark.com.
Great. Well, thanks, John. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us today. And remember, business is truly boundless in Kern County.